Can,
Here's your old buddy Bucho saying, "This is pure gold. Never seen Gilmore Girls. Not sure I ever will, but two of the best people talking about a thing they're into is one of my favorite things."
I
And now
love
you have
that.
three of them. You guys.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then somebody I agree with Carrie on the milk thing. It gives me the ick. And I assume they're talking about when Lorelai and Rory drink from the same container of milk out of the refrigerator. And
they're codependent.
I know they're codependent. I know they're tight.
Milk-wise.
I know they love each other. I've cohabitated with people I was crazy in love with. I do not drink out of the same milk container out of the fridge.
This gives me no ick. I think the tiebreaker has to be Myq.
Myq, ick, no ick.
I mean, I'm vegan, so all milk gives me the ick.
I was going to say, make it nut milk. I knew he was going to get us with the vegan
But if it was almond milk, I would say, I mean, I have a very low, like, ick factor tolerance, or a high one, whichever one. Like, things don't, in general, like, I think I'm fine with it, but I think objectively Carrie is right to be icked out by it.
That's not the tiebreaker we were looking for.
Yeah, that's not the tiebreaker we were looking for.
I'm sorry, I'm Gilmore friends with both of you.
Yeah, you're Gilmore friends with both. You're Gilmore frenemies.
Can I tell you, just to sort of prepare for this, because it's been a little while since I watched season 1, I went to the Wikipedia page summary for Gilmore Girls season 1, and can I just read a couple sentences?
Yes.
One is, Lorelai's relationship with her parents is full of animosity. I just like how on the nose it is. And Lorelai has no love interest when the series begins. But but she soon develops feelings. So, and then this is the part that, do you think that this is accurate? It says, the season shows Rory is having strong friendships with both longtime friend Lane Kim and fellow Chilton student Paris Geller.
No, they're not. They're not friends yet.
They
keep almost being friends.
Mm-hmm.
It says when Rory first arrives, her relationship with Paris is more that of enemies than friends.
Yeah.
However, as the season progresses, the two grow closer, eventually forming a begrudging friendship.
There is, well, Carrie can tell you, because she ever since Paris came onto the scene, Carrie's like, yes, Rory must be friends with this person. I'm calling it. I'm predicting it. And they've had a lot of back and forth. Like, if they were dating, people would be like, hey, this is toxic. You need to pick a side or something.
The Bengals concert episode is the one I keep coming back to. That was a big night for these girls. They went to the big city. One of them went off with a boy. Lorelai went crazy, knocking on doors. This was like an eventful evening for these girls.
Well, Paris said this was the best night of her life.
Paris literally said, this is the best night of my life. And then their friendship was the same as the previous episode after that. A jumping off point for a friendship can be something like a concert where like some crazy shit happened.
Well, let's not forget, Paris came over to Rory's place after that, and Rory helped her get ready for the date, but it was Tristan who got in the way and made them enemies again.
And this is a very
liar sin.
Yes.
I hate Tristan.
So don't let boys come between friendship. Everyone knows that. Boys aren't worth it, and you can find another boy, but friends are, keep your friends.
Don't say that in front of Paris.
But I think Paris is too guarded, and maybe Rory's a little too forgiving. Paris kind of treats her like crap.
I agree.
And is Rory so starved for friendship that this is the best she can do at this school?